Prison is probably the worst place to put an addict.
I was selling methamphetamines, and then I started using.
I had a real bad problem with pills. I liked it so much. But then I substituted the drug with meth.
Meth is what ruined my life. I call it the white devil.
I miss my kids. Mom will be home soon. It's hard on me right now.
I didn't want a relationship whenever I got here.
This is a no-touch facility because they start having feelings.
I have a zero tolerance for disrespect. A lot of people now don't for what's mine, and Brady's mine.
Addison's dad is part of the white supremacists.
He's gonna kill me.
It's survival of the fittest in prison.
I don't care about what Michael thinks. I love Brandy, and that's just it.
There's a lot of people who love her here. I want Addison to have a normal life. She deserves so much.
Before I got pregnant with her, I was real bad into meth.
Drugs is
The devil.
the devil.
Stephanie has made a request for the court to review her sentence. She wants to go home.
My fear is that I'm gonna use again.
Worst case scenario, are you prepared for that?
Of the 75,000 women entering U.S. prisons each year, up to 7,500 are pregnant. Most of the babies are removed at birth. But Indiana Women's Prison has a radical program that allows a select few inmates to raise their babies behind bars.
In a maximum security prison with infants, there has to be boundaries.
We said zero tolerance, we mean zero tolerance.
It's not supposed to be nice. It's a prison.
It's called a whippet. It contains of coffee, Kool-Aid, and pop. And then you whip it all together real good. It wakes you up.
At the other prison I was at, we weren't allowed to do whippets because they said it was an addictive thing like a drug. So they said we get kicked off the honor dorm if we did whippets. Khaki thought I'm probably going to get a whole write-up. Can't worry about it.
Coffee, Kool-Aid, and pop.
I need 5 pairs of pants and a dress, 2 shirts.
Okay, there's some cute ones in there.
Actually, none of these are going to fit Addison.
Addison's a year old, and we're hoping to see the parole board in May, so hopefully that'll be her last milestone here. I don't want to raise Addison here.
Because she didn't do nothing. I did.
I just need shirts and 3 pairs of pants to match an outfit.
So 12-month pants?
Yeah.
Addison is our oldest baby right now. We've only had 2 other babies reach the year milestone, so it's just a little bit harder when they're older.
The jeans and stuff are too small. They're short. Well, the last donations that just came in were all boys.
She's worn like all of these.
But are they still big enough for her to wear?
Right. Too big?
No, she can wear them.
Okay. If it don't fit, let me know and we'll come back. I need a better system here.
Yeah.
No.
My father was incarcerated, my uncles was incarcerated, and I think it's just a chain that I want to break.
If they deny my parole after her father is to be released, I will most likely send her home. I'm losing her. That's what I have on the line.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Right, wait, your dress.
I don't know if there's any up there that fit her.
It's a little extra, but I think she'd like it.
That'd fit her.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Your bunkies? Did anybody have a talk with her?
Yes. I just don't feel comfortable with that going on.
What about times? Not only does my bunkie have some hygiene issues, she is what she calls herself a master masturbator.
You probably wanted to run like Forrest Gump.
I like opened the door, but she said, I'm almost done. I was like,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Wow, now that's the first one. Me, myself, and I.
She has decided to use her antics in our room while I am here. I know we all have to have our own form of release every now and then, but please don't do it while I'm in the room or above my head. I am getting a new bunkie tonight, yay! So she will be going to a new room where she can do that all she wants.
Okay. Well,
Okay. Well,
do you?
she did.
I'm gonna go to school.
Okay.
I'm almost a year now without seeing my son. The staff are every day, we can't help you. Everybody tells you the same thing. Wait.
This is her son, Keegan. He was born here. He's a big boy now. So he was one of our first wee ones. Mm-hmm. We got a million pictures, I tell you. So when they actually started the women's program, I was very nervous about it. When children see that their parent is upset, first thing they're gonna do is run to them. And if you have to take one down, you don't want that child to get hurt. That was my greatest fear for a long, long time. The ladies, they know that they have to take care of these babies to keep their babies here with them. Let's empty it out, ladies, empty it out. Now, their mothers don't think that they can't get rowdy and get upset. Yes, they can. But because they respect the program and they're hoping for it to be a success, everything's chilled out. You guys good in there? And to see them bond with their children, to show them the love, is good. But if you show signs of aggression, oh, you got to go.
Here you go. I completed this program in 2012 when I had my youngest son here. And I really thought when I left I had all the tools I needed from doing this program to stay clean and sober. I graduated college, I got a good job. I then began to date someone who was a dealer and he had a booming business. I went from bringing home a $300 paycheck to bringing home $10,000 a week. I got addicted to the lifestyle. Someone wore a wire on me and I was basically caught selling drugs. Now I'm back again for the third time. There she is. Life happens and one little slip up and you're right back here again.
Oh, wipe your mouth. Oh, you're messy. Wipe your mouth. Oh.
You forgot your baby. You dropped her on the floor.
You go get her. What is her name? Trayvon.
You see her?
Trey.
Yeah, you
Forgot baby Trey.
Get baby Trey.
Yeah. Is it crying? Oh, baby, don't cry.
I've always been a good mom, but I got into depression, loneliness, and I let that get a control of me, I guess.
Boys' dad, I met him at 15. He introduced me to drugs. I thought I was hot to trot, bad boy with the lowrider truck and the fast life, the money. Thought it was cool, and it wasn't cool.
I substituted my loneliness for drugs, and before I got pregnant with her, I was real bad into meth.
So are you already on the waiting list for stuff?
I'm supposed to be in the next class. This was Miss Green said.
Substance abuse will really help you. I'm telling you, it's helped me.
Most of the women incarcerated in general have a substance abuse issue, even if that's not their charge. Their charge may be theft, their charge may be robbery. it usually boils down to substance abuse being an issue.
If you go home without treatment, then what are the chances of you relapsing? You know what I mean?
I know you don't want to hear this, but I left with my son in phase 3 of substance abuse. I didn't finish it. And now look where I'm at.
I was supposed to do an inpatient rehab.
I couldn't do it when I was pregnant. They sent me here. I chose my baby instead of doing it.
Stephanie has been getting some substance abuse treatment, but the program that she's on the waiting list for is more intensive. I think it's an excellent program.
I know how to overcome my addiction, and so I want to try for a modification on probation or house arrest, prison at home. That's basically what it is.
She wants to go home. That's what she wants.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay. See you later.
The worst case scenario is that they deny the modification.
We'll talk after.
She would come back here, continue to live here with her baby, and hopefully get into that substance abuse treatment program.
Walk after him. Okay.
I love you, Steph.
Me too. Okay.
Addison turns a year old today. We're just building blocks right now, our way back out. My parents was drug users. I seen the drug use every day. It was something that was on a daily basis.
It's your baby. She's not in a good mood.
I don't want my daughter to think that she has to fall back the same way I did. I'm gonna give her that chance in a different direction than I was in.
That's gonna be pretty. You look so pretty for Addie's birthday.
Are you done?
You look so cute. So you gotta wear a tie. You go to a party. You gotta wear a tie.
Even though it was here in prison for the last year, the We Wins program has helped me change my way of thinking. Addison's gonna help me stay focused.
It's scary. I'm stopping my addiction before it runs off to my daughter.
She can wear a tiara. That kind of hat. Oh, her birthday sash. She's gonna love it.
I'm from an organization called Angel's Wings that we started in 2004 based on an experience that I had with my adopted daughter, Angel, whose mother used to be incarcerated at the Indiana Women's Prison.
Pink thing down here, move this and put her seat over here.
It's up to you, it's your party. We celebrate all the baby milestones. We do the baby's first Easter, baby's first Christmas, and I talked to Brandy and asked her what she wanted to buy Addie for her birthday and went out and shopped.
It's to her.
Huh? Come here.
What? Thank you for everything. It's your party. You want me some cake too?
What is it? You gonna blow? Say, oh.
She's trying.
There's a lot of people who love her here, not just the offenders, but staff too. But I want Addison to have a normal life. She deserves so much.
You got cake in your face.
I'm doing this without anybody.
Give him my spoon, Mom.
Addison's father, Michael, he is also incarcerated here in Indianapolis. Whenever the time comes that he is released, we will speak. But as far as us ever being together again, no. We just made bad choices in the past and we can't go back. I won't go back.
What is this one?
I'm currently doing parole time at the Indiana Reentry Educational Facility. In 2003, I got arrested for conspiracy to manufacture methamphetamines. I bonded out on that case. While I was on bond, I caught an armed robbery. When I was 23, I went to prison until I was 33. I got out. That's when I met Brandy. Then got in trouble this time for a level 6 felony theft. So that's my great criminal history. I was in the county jail during most of the pregnancy, and when I found out Brandy violated her parole, I was scared because I knew she was going to go to prison. Me and Brandy was both at work release. I thought she was real pretty. We started texting and then talking on the phone every night. One day, we talked about getting married, and she says, "Let's do it today." Most of the time, we was lovey-dovey happy, you know, but there was definitely whiskey-drunk nights, be arguing, and when I would drink it, I'm fighting with somebody. We still struggled with drug addiction. There was a couple that probably got pretty bad. Physical contact between both of us, grabbed her by her throat before, and I regret it, you know what I mean? I hate it. Brandy, she said she didn't want to get a divorce. And since she's been locked up, she says she wants to try to work on things. I want to be with her because I do love her and I'm very happy with her. You know, she makes me smile every day. Still, I can look at pictures and just think about her.
Today was hard.
Yeah.
I've only seen one of my kids on their first birthday parties. Now I'm like, God, it was my kid's birthday party. Were they this great? Were there this many people here?
Right.
And then I didn't get to see it because I was so high up in my head that I didn't care.
Right.
I just don't want to miss another birthday.
You know, just like me, we both got to be good because we can't go back to this.
She don't deserve
She don't deserve this. You're right. None of these babies deserve it.
Sometimes I can't even remember certain things in my kids' life.
A lot of the things.
Because of the drugs.
Don't get mad. Don't start hollering at me. I know. Drugs is, oof.
Yeah, it's the devil.
It's the devil. It's the devil.
Yes, and you're just a little angel.
If I don't get this modification, I mean, I am going to cuss everybody left and right.
I feel too. So,
yeah.
Be all right, one day at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to do this every day. 12 steps, so.
Oh, is this in your substance use?
What leads you to addiction, like how abuse affects addiction, and how different things affect addiction. Yeah, it was really neat.
Well, we have to say how we feel.
Why you feel that way.
Why we feel that way. Like if something's going on at the dorm, if somebody's irritating you. Because I'll be like, good. That's what I'll say. I'm good. When I was
Sure,
like,
we
that's
weren't
not
allowed
on the
to
chart.
say we weren't allowed to say fine either because they said fine meant effed up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Yeah, you could never say you were fine.
Well, I'm kind.
I don't know about that.
She said that I can't be back in the class because in the third phase I'd left against the teacher's wishes, first of all, but second of all, on my relapse prevention packet, it said that I was going to distance myself from my son's father, and I married him. So I obviously did not follow my relapse prevention plan.
Oh. I think you deserve another try. She doesn't.
8 or 9 years ago, I became part of a white organization. It's a gang, I guess, and it's survival of the fittest in prison. I don't know about women's prisons, but I do know about men's prisons. I spent a lot of time in them, and there's a lot of violence. You make a choice whether you're just going to be on your own, or do you want this sense of feeling of family, security? I didn't want my daughter to start out her life like this either. I knew Brandy could survive in prison because she's done it before a bunch. Just like me, I knew that I would be okay. I remember when I got the first pictures, I couldn't stop smiling. I showed everybody, because it was my daughter. The fact that she spent her first year of life in prison, nobody wants to start their kid's life out like that. Off the bat, I've already started out failing as a dad. I don't know what's going to happen with me and Brandy. I think she wants to see how I'm going to be when I get out. I don't want to be that guy, you know. That's the way my dad was whenever I was young. I definitely don't want Addison to ever think of me like I think of my dad. I want her to know what it's like to be in a happy home. I don't want her to think about, you know, I don't want her to be in a broken home.
I'm going to meet my girlfriend, Laretha Martin. She's coming up the gate now. Hi, baby.
We go to yoga on Tuesdays, and I hate that class. I cannot stand yoga, but I still do it because she enjoys it. Brandy is my soft spot. You know, I went downstairs and seen Addison's cake.
Yeah.
Is it white cake?
Strawberry.
Oh, okay. For her birthday, I sent her some suckers that I made her. Brandy was upset because she said they was too big for her.
Breathe in, ladies.
Baby, I can't do this. Oh, God, I hate this. Ugh. It's crazy. I'm sweating. Rest. I missed you. You okay?
It was stressful. That's just like me and Brittany was talking about it, about our addictions, and if Michael was to stay clean, would life still be the way it's been?
What do you think?
I don't think he'll ever get clean. I mean, it was my choice to get high, but I was clean for months while he was getting high. How do you feel about him being affiliated?
I don't know, baby. He's gonna kill me.
He's never gonna be happy to see me with anybody. I mean, ever.
Okay, but what exactly does that mean, baby? It's not making sense now.
He doesn't want to see me with anybody. He don't want to see anybody else raising his kid.
He don't want nobody else to raise his kid, but however, if I am your partner, I am gonna help you raise your baby.
He knows things will never be the same.
Well, of course they won't. All the things that he have done to you in the past, of course they're not gonna be the same.
Because he's always gonna be in my life regardless of.
And that's understandable, because y'all got a baby together. What's not acceptable is yeah, because clearly my skin color ain't changing, and I ain't going nowhere. I don't care about what Michael thinks. I'm black and I'm proud and I love Brandy, and that's just it.
You gotta realize I'm not getting the whole, I'm sure not the whole story.
Well, then why don't you stop beating around the bush, give it to me raw.
I have.
So what's gonna make him happy?
No, I don't know.
That's bull.
Let's go see Addison. Say hi. Come here, baby.
Say Addison. Say, this is Addison. You named after her because we were real close. Yeah.
I met Brandy in 2013, and we just became really good friends. My charge is felony murder, and my sentence is a 55-year sentence.
Okay. Are you gonna growl at her now? And she kind of has Addison's attitude sometimes.
I don't have kids, so when she came back and was pregnant. She just decided that was the name she wanted to go with. I think it was kind of like, well, let me do this for you.
You have to come see me. I never see you.
Never.
Where's your belly button? You know where your belly button is? Yeah.
I just love baby Addison. She's the baby version of me.
I heard you had a parole hearing.
It's 1 year after I got here. I done self-help and then NA.
Yeah.
So it could be a great thing, or they might want to have me here for another year. And I'm a lot different now, so.
Yeah. You even look different. Hair's cut.
Yeah.
Everything's different. And you have her.
But that's the thing, if they don't let me go home, I don't know if I'm going to keep her here or not, because I don't want her to feel like institutionalized, like where she can't go out every day or she can't do certain things being here.
Brandy did great while she was here this time. When she was here before, she was in trouble. I mean, when she went home last time, she went home from lock. Addison being here definitely affected the way that she did her time in prison.
My head's on straight this time.
Be good. You know what to do, not to do.
Can I say bye-bye to Addison?
I get to go bye-bye.
Because if I don't get modified, I'm screwed.
What's going on?
Classification list just came out.
She didn't get on the substance abuse list. She's gonna wait until the next class, which could take 5 to 9 months.
Why didn't they put you in?
I missed cutoff point.
You have to have either 2 years or less to get into substance abuse, or you don't get in. See, the purpose of incarceration is a form of addiction program. Right. Well, with her having her baby here, she can't do none of that.
Can't do all of it. How long is the time cut for substance abuse?
You have to do 6 months.
6 months of substance abuse.
You can try to write your judge and see if he'll substitute this program. It's still a program. You're still working on you, so.
Right.
Because you are working, you are doing groups, so, and he knows that.
Right.
Something you could try.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
32-114 has 1 day, 3 hours for a visit.
Is that a little boy? I take it. I see boy colors.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Get that little hand there. It's been 17 years, man, but it's just like riding a bike. I know. There you go. All right. You can kind of hold them right there, too, and then I can kind of do it like a fool. All right, that's good.
Oh, you gonna take the stroller?
Okay, yep, okay. Good to go, bud. Now you're a free man, officially.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, let's see if we can find your binky.
We were just talking about how to explain to our other kids why they can't be here with us, but the baby's here.
I just feel bad having one child here, but then it's like a bittersweet, you know, because you want them here with you, but then your other kids can't be with you.
Is your grandma gonna come this weekend?
My mom and brother were gonna come, but then her mom's not approved on my visit list yet.
My visit list has been here since January. And it's not approved?
No.
My mom's approved, but not my son or my husband. Nobody can bring him in to see me. When I was here last time, children didn't have to be approved, but due to inmates trafficking drugs through their children, now children have to be on a visitation list and only certain people can bring them. We can't parent from here, but we have, by the grace of God, phone calls and visits if they ever approve our visitation list. And we're all still waiting on that right now.
That young lady approached me yesterday telling me that one person was approved out of a group of 3. I don't know if she's telling the truth or not, but that didn't make sense that would happen like that.
Yeah.
If one person is approved, then other people would have been notified, you know, that they were not approved at the same time. I'm thinking that there's something perhaps with the guy. Maybe he's an ex-inmate or something like that, then that would knock the child out too.
You said we weren't gonna cry today.
I know, I'm trying.
She said he's never been in, but I'm just saying.
She may not know he's been in.
That's all I'm saying.
Alaska.
Right, before they got together, who knows?
Yeah.
You were supposed to be the nanny, correct?
I told her, Taylor and I both had to go to Visitation or climb lunch.
Ruth, I've heard a lot of things about her. To me, she's fine, but a lot of offenders on this unit do not like her. I know it's a shocker. Everybody who she thought was her best friend that came over here, thought was really good friends with her, and talked about her, like, Bree don't like her. Ruth tends to lie about situations that are going on in her life.
We all live together and like tells one person one thing and another person another thing. It's not gonna come back around.
There was just a debate the other day that her and her husband were together. Ruth was saying to me, but to other people, Ruth was saying we're split up. You know, and it's just offenders have an issue with you lying about your situations. There's only so much I can sit there and listen to lies after lies after lies, and I'm just like, really?
Hi. Hello. Go ahead and have a seat. Let's talk about what we have going on. So, I have sent an email about your visitation information because I know we've talked about he has a criminal history. Do you know any of the particulars about any of the charges? Let's see, what's the one? Misconduct with a minor charge.
Because his wife that he was married to for 14 years was 15 when she got pregnant. And her dad pressed charges on, but they were dropped, I believe.
Okay.
And I still don't understand why Keegan is not approved. That is still, he's 3.5 years old. It's still...
Did Kevin sign the form for other people to be able to bring him?
My mother.
Okay. So that's also a possibility as well.
But I know they would probably all three come together. Because my mom is 70, and I don't think she feels comfortable making the trip by herself.
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
I will follow up with the explanation on the charges. All righty.
Okay, thank you.
I just told her you sleepy.
When I was at home with Keegan, every time he outgrew clothes, I sent him back in here. So a lot of the clothes I see the kids in were his. If you can be here and you can be responsible enough to take care of kids from 7 in the morning till 11 at night, I feel like I should be able to take care of my own kid at home. Once you've used drugs to escape reality, dealing with it every day is hard. It's very hard.
Are you so excited?
Yeah. April 7th, I go for my modification. The county comes and gets me. And then I go in front of the judge, and then they modify me out to home, and then I'm free, and I'll be good.
Are you on paper afterward?
Yeah. Probation.
Stephanie's been here about 8 months, and she's got about 2 years remaining.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what are you hoping for?
I'm going home. Well, they're modifying me out, and I'll go home to my mom. And I bet they'll put me on probation.
Is there a little bit of you that's nervous? Or?
Yes, I am so nervous. I mean, I'm going home to my mom and my kids. Their dad. He always calls drama. So I'm like really nervous. But he ain't the father of Abby. And this is just, I'm not going to keep them away from their dad. But also, I don't want to be around them.
Every court, I know it's very important, given substance abuse history, for these women to have substance abuse treatment. So I know that that might be something that they want her to complete before releasing her. I think it's a good sign that she has a hearing for modification, but I don't want her to be disappointed if she does not get the modification.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. Thank you. We're going home, little girl, little puppies, and Mama. Oh, okay. Yay! Feed me.
What's up?
What's that?
Huh?
Her ear. What happened?
So we both fell.
What happened? Did you fall?
We was doing something we should not have done. We walked over the baby gate instead of lifting it.
Oh, and you fell? Well, we're gonna have Miss Hanson do an incident report. I'll ask her if she'll please put it in the turnover log.
Okay.
That way, if anything changes, they can call. And then I'll be here first thing in the morning. So if it looks worse or something like that, we can call the nurse line and we can go from
So
there.
will you put it down that if it gets worse tonight, Miss Johns can call you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With my first two kids, I was there until 1, 2, and 3 years old. But I mean, I was getting high. So did I get high in front of them? No. But I did come back and my mind was foggy. So I still missed a lot of things even when I was there. Here, I've been completely sober and I've got everything. The stress times where before at home I would take something to take in relief from the stress, now I had to face it head on.
I heard you fell down. Let me see. Oh, it's red. How are you? You fell too? Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. All right. Let me know. Okay? All right.
I'm scared. I don't want to come back here. I don't want her to have to stay here.
Hey, Stephanie, how you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good. I understand you're trying to have a sentence modification.
Just being able to get in front of that judge to tell him I'm just going back to my mom. She's gonna help me get on my feet. I just gotta make one promise to her. She doesn't want me to go back to them drugs.
And how did you get involved with the drugs in the first place?
First baby daddy, I was 15 and he was 18 when we got together.
I
Got
see what
pregnant at
happened.
16.
I see what happened.
I was a cheerleader, a little church girl. This bad boy comes along with
Right.
Yeah.
I see how it works. But worst case scenario, they say not yet. Are you prepared for that? Have you put it in your mind?
I've cried about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in God's hands. I'm scared to death, scared half to death, because it's a 50-50 chance of not getting out. I'm praying.
I hear
You can
you.
only do is hope. So
Oh, you can't. That's it. That's it.
you gotta have that faith in that. But I am scared because that's another 6-7 months on my time that I have to be here.
Right.
My kids, my boys won't know my daughter won't know them. She'll be 10 months old time we get out, 10 or 11 months. She won't know my kids. She won't know my mom. I'm gonna cry on her.
I know.
That's gonna devastate me.
Well, hello. How you doing today?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Addie had her first birthday.
Yes, she did.
All right. How you feel about that?
I'm upset about it because we can't do it out there where she can be around family that want to see her and be with her. But am I grateful to share it with these ladies in here?
Yeah.
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 Because every one of them, they love her.
She's just got such a personality.
But the scary part is she's so much like me.
Hey, I understand.
But I'm going to break the cycle before
So,
she gets
I was just
to
gonna
being me.
ask, what are we going to do to break that cycle?
Everything different. Anything that I grew up with, I'm not going to do the same with her. I've came in 2004 and was a hot mess.
What was your relationship like with your other children?
I was in prison.
So you missed everything?
Everything. They're growing up milestones. Missed their games. Missed just life with them. I was high when I came in here. I would have never admitted I was an addict. I would have
See?
said, yeah, I got high, but I was never an addict. I'm
right.
an addict.
There it is.
I'm always
That's
gonna
a
be an addict.
recovery process.
I was born with an addicted personality, addicted to heroin, so it's like something I don't want her to do. I was very lucky she came out healthy and smart, and God answered my prayers.
Yes, he did. And I'm glad to hear you
And
to
I'm
say
glad.
that, because one of the things I always say to the ladies is, well, where would you be?
I'd be facing probably a 50-year sentence.
Yeah, you.
Or be dead.
Addison's quite lucky to have you and your strength.
I'm gonna tell you, I have my weak moments, but
We all do. None of us are perfect.
I have a second chance. It's not fair to my two others, but they also know that I can only start fresh from here on out and leave the past behind me. When we leave here, we're leaving together, and I look at her every day, and there's a reason to stay clean. It's one day at a time. And every day if I have to do that, yeah, I will.
Good morning. So it was brought to my attention that you were having a little bit of difficulty with your visitation list.
Yes, my mom, my husband, and my son all sent their paperwork in the same envelope. It got here on the same time, and my mom's approved, but my son and my husband are not.
I have been told what we're waiting on is just your husband's background check. I did get permission to be able to do a special request for a one-time visit with your mom and your son while the rest of that stuff is being worked out.
Well, that would be great, but I don't want to do that to my son. Because it's hard enough on him to not be able to see me, but for him to be able to come and see me once and then want to come back and see me, and he can't. That's going to be harder on him. I figured with her being a mom herself that she would know what it feels like to, there's a void in your heart when you don't have your kids and you don't see your kid. She's not in our shoes, so she doesn't know.
Sometimes people joke in this field that if they don't like you, that means you're doing your job right. Sometimes offenders don't always understand the work that we put into assessing these situations, the operational aspects of it that they're either not privy to or they just don't quite understand.
I don't feel it's fair to him. I don't want to confuse him any more than...
I wouldn't do it. It's going to confuse him more in the end,
I know, and that's why I told him. I said he's innocent in all this. At the same time, I want to see him so bad. They have their kids at home. That's all they care about. And they wonder why, when we get out, like, why we go back to doing the things we did when you don't see your kid for a year and you don't have anything to look forward to and you don't have any reason to want to go on. Drugs that help you escape from reality. And reality sucks right now.
I just gotta put my faith in God and know that He's got me. I'm just gonna pray about the modification. I pray to God to take my worries in His hand.
And today, the subject is your period. Stay.
The smell of the church, the feeling of the Holy Spirit going through you, it's nice. It's a good feeling. It brings me back when I was a little girl. Before I got in trouble, when I was innocent, you know, before I had my children. I miss being home. I'm feeling scared about my modification, scared of being out, being sober. I just don't want to screw up again. What I'm praying for is God send me home to my mom and my kids, that let this modification go through.
Have you got to see the boys on the webcam today?
My kids aren't here and everybody else's are. I've gotten some angry phone calls from her father.
It is what it is.
This is just ran by a bunch of idiots.
Well, I'm hearing rumors about Kelly and her ex-girlfriend.
My feelings are hurt. Mine are too.
Mind you, this is the woman that she's had the best sex with ever in her life. I said, I don't give a if I get in trouble.
If she gets wrapped up in the whole girlfriend scene, you can do all your time.
Bitch, I'm not gay.
I hate leaving my baby.
I'm hoping my court date goes really well.
Just want to be home.
I don't want to see this place ever again.